sir. Today, I will be discussing about the OHSP or the Open High School Program. So what is an Open High School Program? The OHSP is an alternative mode of secondary education that uses distance learning. It caters to learners who are unable to attend the regular class program due to physical impairment, work, financial difficulties, distance of home to school, and other justifiable and legitimate reasons. It was designed originally as an alternative learning system for those who are unable to start or complete secondary education due to problems of time, distance, education design, physical impairment, financial difficulties, and living areas. What is their goal? The OHSP is aligned with the SIP or School Improvement Plans with the goal of producing functionally literate learner or graduate that has a mastery of the basic competencies, capable of problem solving, and a productive member of his family and community. What are their objectives? First is to provide opportunity to all elementary graduates, high school dropouts, and successful examinees of the Philippine Educational Placement Test or PEPT to complete secondary education. Next is to prevent potential school leavers and encourages those who are out of school to finish secondary education. Next is to reduce high school dropouts and increases participation rate. And last is to increase achievement rate through quality distance education. Who can participate in the program? The program is open to all public or private secondary schools together with the requirements for participation. Number one is they have to submit a letter of intent or LOI addressed to the school's division superintendent or SDS, copy furnished the regional office and the director of the Bureau of Secondary Education or BSA. Number two is they have to undergo a capacity building program to be conducted by the BSA. Number three, make available learning facilities and equipment in the school. 4, link with the community for the students' access to facilities like public library, Burger Learning Center, internet cafe, public sport facilities, and those that will help the students and their self-managed learning. Who are qualified to enroll in the OHSP? The program is open to Filipino learners who can demonstrate capacity for independent learning and are willing to undertake self-directed learning. The prerequisites for enrollment are number 1, submission of high school report card in case of dropouts, elementary report card for high school entrance, and PEPT qualifying certificate. Number 2 is passing of the Independent Learning Readiness Test or ILRT and the Informal Reading Inventory IRI test. And number 3, interview of parent or guardian to get a complete profile of the learner. Mechanics of implementation. Number 1 is schools is no longer a place but a process that can take place anytime, anywhere, and which must be made available to anyone. School is an open learning system that will make education accessible to everyone and will recognize learning regardless of how and where it is acquired. Number 2, learners who wish to participate in the Open High School program go through the following steps. Letter A, take the Independent Learning Readiness Assessment, which as the results shall be the basis for placing them in the appropriate learning mood. So mood number 1, learners who are not yet ready for independent learning are placed in the transition program, which provides a bridging curriculum focused on the development of the learning to learn skills. Mood 2, learners who are assessed to be almost ready for independent learning, they may be placed in the blended learning program, a combination of school-based, face-to-face learning and distance learning or homeschooling. Mood number 3, learners who are ready for independent learning may do the entire curriculum on their own or be homeschooled and may seek teachers' guidance or help from experts or resource person in the community if they want to do so. B. Sign the learning contract. The learners and their parents or guardians signs a learning contract with the school after they have been oriented on the mechanics and requirements of the curriculum. Next is number 3. Learners of the OHSP go through the same core curriculum as the formal school system. They are subjected to the same guidelines on assessment and grading system. Number 4. OHSP is not only for students at rest. It is for all students including high performing who actually are most ready for independent learning. 5. For OHSP to succeed, the following conditions are necessary. A. The learners must be ready for self-directed learning. B. The program must be owned by the school and community. C. A rigid monitoring and evaluation system must be in place, and so the school must be able to keep track of the learners' progress and apply the appropriate intervention when necessary. Those are some of the important concepts of OHSP. And I guess 2 point something, sir, is for me because I know I am not that updated in submitting my test. Thank you very much, sir. God bless and Happy New Year. Bye-bye.